Hey, Swifties! It's Rachel. So today I am going to be doing Nashville Experience and like what I got in Nashville and stuff. I'm sorry, I was going to do this video last week, but then I wanted to do a cover Shake It Off, so, you know, while it's still it was in its first week and all, so sorry about that. And then I've really been busy today. I had orientation at my new high school, which was fun, and I met 3 people. I was sitting in math, like we were in there for like 5 minutes, and the girl says, "Oh my god, you like Taylor Swift? I love her." I'm like, yes. That's always like the first question I ask. I'm like, "Who's your favorite singer?" And they'll tell me. I'm like, "Oh, do you like Taylor Swift?" And they're like, "Oh." So I got this, guys. Anyways, which was good. Then I got my hair layered. I don't know if you guys can tell. It was curlier earlier. It's just curlier earlier. It's just kind of done now. Anyways, so this is my Nashville story, and I just want to say thank you for believing in me to go to Nashville. It's honestly been my dream. My dad's already talking about taking me back. Hey, it's Natalie. Also, if you want to see my It's Rachel video, just go to my video that I uploaded before this. And I kind of worked really hard on that skit and my outfit and all, so, thanks. Anyways, so like I said, just thank you for saying you should go to Nashville. And my dad said the best part was seeing me happy. And that meant a lot to me. And he said the next time that we go there, we're going to actually see a show at Bluebird Cafe. And I was so happy that I was there for a start of a new era. I sat in a hotel room and things happened. So let's begin with August 18th, the day of Taylor's live chat. So my dad wanted to leave early enough so I could watch it, which I thought was so sweet too. We left at 4 a.m. We did stop 3 times, I think. My dad does not like stopping on the road. Anyways, we got there about 1:30 Central Time. I'm on the East Coast, but we crossed over. And I had a little cow because when we were pulling in, with the way we came in through the interstate, I saw the chapel. I said, "Oh my god, Dad, that's where Taylor did the Speak Now photo shoot for Oh My God." And I was like, "Dad," and he's like, "Oh my god, okay, hold on." So he wanted to go and get checked into the hotel, which I completely understand. When we got to the hotel, we stayed at Comfort Inn, and because it wasn't like right downtown, you know, so there wouldn't be, you know, a lot of crime, and we wouldn't have to worry about the car at night and stuff like that. But there was this lady standing in the line to get her room for like 20 hours. She's like, "Yes, me and my husband are having problems." I'm like, "Okay, you don't have to tell your life story here. Look, come on." Because I wanted to get out and do something before Taylor's live stream. Luckily, we did. Okay, so, my dad was like, "Oh, it's 1:30, and I called my mom. "Hey, Mom. Hey, I'm here." So I called her, and then my dad was like, "Oh, yeah, we have time because Taylor's live chat starts at 4 here." Because it started at 5 on the East Coast. Anyways. And so I was like, "Yeah, we have time." Because we were actually not even 5 minutes from the Grand Ole Opry. Anyways, so, what was I going to say? Grand Ole Opry. Oh, we went there, and I just took a picture in front of the big guitar. And we went in, and we got our tickets printed for the Grand Ole Opry because we had a show the next night. And we couldn't somehow print them off my dad's computer because, like, the link didn't download or something. So we just, if you bring the credit card that you purchased, if this ever happens to you guys, if you go to Nashville, just bring, like, the credit card or, like, proof that, like, the confirmation. They'll print it for you, don't worry. Just go to the ticket office, like, maybe the night before or something. Okay, So we got our tickets done, and my dad was like, oh, we still have time. Let's go to the Grand Ole Opry gift shop. What Swiftie says no to that? So the first thing I saw when I walked in was 2 Taylor vinyls. And I was like, oh my god, I've always wanted Taylor vinyls. But we didn't get them right then. But here's what I did get the first time. Which, like, I was in heaven. Like, so the first thing I got was a Bluebird Cafe t-shirt. I did not know they had these at the Grand Ole Opry. I was like, Dad, that's where Taylor got her start. I have to. So you'll probably be seeing me wear this. It just says established 1982. That would have been cool if it was 1989. If it was 1989, oh my god. Okay. Meow. And so it just says Nashville. And then on the back it says shh, which I don't understand that, but anyways. I got that. No, I'm not. Where am I going to set this? Right here. And then I got, and she was like, oh my god, but I'm just going to shake it to the floor. The world, I got this, it's like a long Grand Ole Opry necklace. It's called Pick Acoustic. And it's just like a long necklace, and then it's like a guitar, and it's really cool because you can pop a guitar pick out, and see, then it would just look like that. But the guitar pick looks like that, and it says Grand Ole Opry. But I like to keep the now I can't get it back in. Oh wait, yes I can. I think. Hopefully. How do I do this? Oh, duh. I was putting it in the wrong way. Okay, and then after that, my dad was like, come on, we need to go back to the hotel, because he wanted to get set up for the live stream. So we got set up for the live stream, and it was like 3:30, and so my dad put it on there, and he's like, okay, I'm going to take a nap. So I went on Instagram, and me and Alexis were like, oh my god, we can't do this. And Alexis, we still need to make that badge. That's a joke. No, actually, that's not a joke. We're serious about that. Okay. So it got down to like 1 minute, and I was just losing my mind. I had on all my Taylor bracelets. I had on my blue Red Tour shirt. I was like, oh my god, I'm done. I can't. So I watched Taylor's live stream. It was sitting on my dad's bed. And then I pulled up a chair and I just sat on the edge of the bed because the computer had to be plugged in. But I was fine with that. And I was just like, wah! I was trying so hard not to like completely freak out, because we were in a hotel room and it wouldn't have been very nice to the elder couple next to us. I don't know if they were elder, it was just a guess. But I was like, oh my god, Taylor. And she was like, and being born in 1989, I named this album 1989. I was like, oh, Queen, Slay, yes, done, Slayler. And then she played Shake It Off before, and I was just like, she's gonna go to number one. And then she played the music video, and my jaw was like on the floor. I was like, my little girl with the girls grew up. Okay. Stay calm, Rachel. So after Taylor's live stream, I was just like, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Like, I kept singing it to myself. I could not stop. Okay. So, we went to the Grand Ole, what's called the Opry Mall, and there's an aquarium. It's so cool. I saw it we were going just to, get our tickets and stuff. And OMG, that's so cool. Literally, it's like a circular tank, and you're like eating, not underwater, like you can watch the fish as you eat. It's a seafood place. And if you're a seafood person, go there. And then I had a moment, and I went in the bathroom because I was like, I can't take this. I need to do something with Shake It Off. And then I went on her website, and she had the countdown going on. I was like, yeah, I'll sit here and just like in the bathroom. But I was like, no, it's been my dream to go to Nashville for like 3 years now. So let's go, Dad. So anyways, I was like. And I went on her website, and I was like, oh my god, she already has shirts. I ordered a shirt, but it said it was going to take like 4 to 6 weeks. I think it's because they're waiting for the album to come out. No. Like, they're going to ship the album when it comes out, but they're going to, I think, ship my shirt in 4 to 6 weeks. I think. That's how that thing's going. Because I got the one that Taylor was wearing in, like, the, what's that thing called? Album cover. That's it. But my mom ordered that when we got back. Anyways, that's irrelevant. So after that, we went to... We all just take a moment. We went to the chapel. And I wanted to go up to the door of the church. But my dad said that it would be out of respect not to go up to the church, and I get that. But I was like, I want to touch something Taylor's touched. Well, I probably did plenty of that, but oh my god. Okay, so the chapel. If you don't know, that's where she shot the Speak Now cover shot, and that's, you can see it in her behind the scenes of like Speak Now photo shoot. That you can just look up on YouTube. And I was like, I stood where my idol stood. Let's all take a moment. This picture was shot at the chapel in Nashville. Does it say it there? No, it does. And that's honestly my favorite picture of Speak Now. It always has been. So to see that, I was just like, no, I'm dead. And some of these pictures that I took a lot of pictures. Because my dad is making us like a photo album of like all the pictures and stuff he took, and I took. We're gonna do like a flip through of it. Like I'll do a flip through of it. It may be a while because he has to order the pictures and all. So. Then we went to the Nashville skyline. There's like this bridge, and my dad's a photographer, so he loves to take photography. And so we went to the skyline and took a few pictures. Okay. Can we just talk about when I went to the chapel? I was having so many Speak Now vibes. I needed help. I needed help. I was like, I can't. And I was like, my dad was like, do a normal pose, because I was like, I can't do that normal pose. I really couldn't do normal. So I was like, no, and right after that I was like, oh my god. Okay. So, then, after that, after we took pictures of the skyline, we went home to the hotel and downloaded Shake It Off. Shake It Up, which is my song, and I can't stop listening to it, and I couldn't stop listening to it. A matter of fact, I fell asleep to it that night. I was like, hey, 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 just think while you've been getting down out about liars in the dirt, I'm out. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was still playing in my earphones. And my dad was like, what is wrong with you? Because, I was in, like, laying in bed, and I was like dancing around. And he's like, are you up? I was like, Hello. So anyways, day 2 of Nashville. We went to the Parthenon, which was so cool. If you don't know the Parthenon is at Centennial Park in downtown Nashville. Honestly, that was so cool to me. It's a Greek mythology place, but I fell in love with it when I saw the movie Percy Jackson. The first one, The Lightning Thief. It's featured in there, and I was like, oh my god, if I ever go to Nashville, I really want to go there. So I did. And yeah, that was cool. I was like, one of my favorite movies was shot here. So that was cool. And then they had like this train. Oh, I think I have a picture of it. They have a picture of this train. Yes, they have this big model train. And it's honestly so cool, and I got a Speak Now vibe. I was like, I got so many Speak Now vibes when I was in Nashville. Like, somebody come save me. So I remembered when Taylor was tied up on the railroad tracks. She didn't have a train behind her, but she was on railroad tracks. So I was like, oh my god, Dad, what happens if I laid on the railroad tracks before? And he's like, oh yeah, go ahead and I'll take a picture. What, Jasmine? What do you want out of me? So, hold on. Yes, I do have it. I was in my Taylor shirt, and we'll see. Taylor didn't have a train in the back of hers, but yeah. I was like, yes, Sailor. But anyways, after that, we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame. That was the best place I ever went in Nashville. If you're a Swiftie and you go to Nashville and you don't go to the Country Music Hall of Fame, something's wrong. Ouch! So, I walk in there and the lady's like, oh, here's a brochure. Where's that brochure? I know I kept it because I didn't throw anything away when I was in Nashville because that would be a crime. Where is it? Hold on. And I was in all my Taylor Swift gear. I was in my Taylor Swift White Squares tee. And I was in all the bracelets and I was wearing Keds. And the lady was like, oh, you're going to want to go to level 3. Taylor Swift's Education is up there. I'm like, Taylor Swift's Education Center is up there? Like, okay. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is this it? No. That's the one I got at the hotel. That's the thing I stole. Didn't steal it. That's the Grand Ole Opry thing. What? That's another Grand Ole Opry thing. That's a whole book on Nashville. I think Taylor's in. Yeah, Taylor's in here. That's why I stole it. No, I didn't steal it. It's a figure of speech. I promise. I didn't steal it. That's a CD. Oh, where? That's an. Oh my god. What happened to it? Okay, well, here's our tickets for the Grand Ole. The Grand Ole Opry is. The Country Music Hall of Fame. We got there at 9 a.m. So, what the heck happened to it? Oh, it's probably in this Country Music Hall of Fame bag, Rachel. I mean, come on, like, it wouldn't be in there. Yeah, here it is. That's the Parthenon. And here it is. Here it is. So, it said, the Taylor Swift Education Center 2. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not okay. So, we went and got our tickets, and then we went into the elevator. Keep in mind that my idol wrote in, because she did a video for Marie Clary, and oh my god. And my dad was so embarrassing in the elevator. He was like, so where we going, Rach? I hate being called Rach. I don't know why, I just hate it. And I'm like, we're gonna go see Taylor first. And the other 2 girls in the elevator were like, but anyways, shake it off. So I felt, you know in movies where it goes, when you see something magical, that's literally what went through my mind when the elevator doors opened and the first thing I see was the Taylor Swift Education Center. I was like, somebody help me, somebody help me. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. So I ran up to it and I may have hugged the doorknob. What? I didn't do that. Anyways, my dad was like, let me take a picture of you in front of it. So I took a picture. I was like, I think I was touching the doorknob in the picture too. So, though, after that, I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. So I went in the education center, and if you don't know, I uploaded a short video. It was like 3 videos ago. I uploaded it. It was like a little tour of it, and like I saw her guitar, and I saw her Nashville Songwriter Awards, and then it said, write your favorite summer song. So what I wrote Shake It Off. A lot of Swifties apparently had been there that day, since it was the day after Shake It Off had come out, because a lot of people had written Shake It Off. And then one girl, she wrote album 5, Taylor's album 5, whatever that might be. I guess it was like 2 days. I looked at the date before she released Shake It Off. And she announced 1989. And so I put my Shake It Off one right beside it. Because Swifties stick together. There was a One Direction one up there. And Taylor sees those. And I wrote Love You, Tay really big. So, anyways. So, after the Taylor Swift Education Center, literally I wanted to pitch a tent and live in there. But that didn't work out, obviously. Anyways. So, then we saw like Elvis's car and like all these old records, and then we went to the second story. Second story is Swiftie Heaven. Like, I thought I died. They had Miranda Lambert's platinum, like I think it's where Taylor used to have her Speak Now exhibit, but she had that there, and that was really cool because I like Miranda Lambert. And so then they had like this room. It was called like the ACM room, I want to think. And so you went in there and you signed up and you like took a picture and you got to design album covers and all that, and I was in heaven. But the first thing I saw when I went in there was Taylor's Tim McGraw dress from the music video, the radio in the music video where she wrote Tim McGraw the boots, and her and Tim McGraw's Highway Don't Care CMA award, I think yeah. And I was like, Dad, take a picture with me of that. And literally, Taylor is so tiny. Because, like, you know how they put it on, like, the mannequin? I was like, oh my God, Taylor. Taylor. So I rounded the corner a little more, and I was like, hold me, somebody. It was her 2012. I think it was 2012. It was her 2012. I'm pretty sure it was her 2012. Why don't I know this? It was her, yeah, I think CMA dress. ACM dress. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. And I was like, oh my God, like Taylor's ACM. I swear it was, maybe, it was 2013. I don't know. It was, yeah, it was this one. Hold on. Shake it off. Where is it? Oh, it's on my computer, sorry. Okay. So, I saw her ACM dress, and I was like, oh my God. And I took a picture with it. I was hugging the case. I wanted to steal it. So, then they had this huge replica of Taylor's tour bus. And I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done. So, you went inside, and they had these little recording studios. And I was like, and I went in there and I sang We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the recording home. I don't know why, but my dad took pictures of when I was in there. And I was like, never, ever. So anyways, after that room, we went out and they had some cases. And they literally only had one Carrie Underwood dress. I was really disappointed because I like Carrie. But, anywho, we went out and I saw Taylor's sparkly guitar, and, okay, I'm short, and it was, like, at the bottom of the case, so I took a selfie with it. People were staring, but I don't care. Their opinion is irrelevant, and I just shake it off. And then I saw Taylor's laptop that she edited I'm Only Me When I'm With You and the Best Day music videos on. And that sparkly guitar was just giving me way too many fearless feels. And Speak Now feels. I couldn't control it. So, I'm really surprised I'm making this video because I'm surprised I'm alive. So anyways, we went into this huge like room where they have like the inductees for the museum. I didn't find Taylor's name. I'm very disappointed. And so, that was that. And then we went to the gift shop. And the lady saw my shirt. She was like, oh, you like Taylor? Have you heard her new song? I was like, yes. And the lady was like, oh my god, I want to listen to it, but I'm going to try on my lunch break. I was like, you'll be very surprised. It's very different from what she's ever done. And my dad was like, well, you should play it for her. And I was like, Dad, it's not on my phone. It's on my iPad. Parents. I'm just joking. So then we saw the red vinyl. I was like, and my dad was like, do you want that? You don't have a record player. I was like, yes, Dad, I know. I know. So anyways, instead I got this shirt. It says Nashville. And then we left there and we went to Big Machine Records. Now, we were going to stop and I was going to take a picture in front of Big Machine Records, but there was no parking spaces. So my dad, he literally drove around and he was like, psh, and he took a quick picture with his camera and we drove away because it was really high traffic. I don't know why. But when you go there, it's going to look like a house, but it's not a house. I promise. Taylor has touched that doorknob, I swear. The GPS is always right unless it tells you to recalculate or when you're going on the right turn lane. Don't. That's right. But Taylor has guaranteed been in that building. Can we get a round of applause? Da, 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 da. A round of applause. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. So then my dad was like, okay, let's go to Bluebird Cafe. And we went to Bluebird Cafe. I got out. I thought it was going to be bigger because like the pictures look bigger. But no. I saw Bluebird Cafe and I stood on the railing. I was like, and I mean, because come on, that's where Taylor got her start. And next time we go there, my dad said, oh yeah, you know, we'll get a show there. And next time I want to get a picture in front of Big Machine Records. And I also, because as I was just looking at this postcard, I don't know what street this is on, but it has Nashville Gifts and the stage where Taylor also performed. I got these 2 postcards. They were 40 cents. Come on, come on. 40 cents. I think I can spring for that. Anyways, so then I saw Sweet CC's. And then I just got Taylor Lautner, Taylor Squared Feels. I was like, he was like, that's Taylor's favorite yogurt plates. I'm like, yes, Daddy, please. I need a moment. Next time I want to go to Pancake Pantry there too. Because that's one of Taylor's favorites. Okay, so then we went to Walmart. Oh my god, we went to Walmart. And Taylor's probably been to that Walmart. I was like, I'm stepping on holy ground. Right there where we stood was holy ground. I stood on the floor where my idol had stepped. Take a moment. Okay. So, while my dad was looking at belts, I was like, oh my god. I found this little Nashville bag. And I ended up taking this to the Grand Ole Opry concert instead of my Taylor bag because my Taylor bag kept slipping off my shoulder. I just found a barrette. I win at life. And then I hooked a keychain that I got at the Grand Ole Opry on there. Also very cool. And after we went to Walmart, we went back to the hotel. I took a shower, which was cold because I couldn't figure out how to get the hot water on. I couldn't even figure out how to turn it on at first. Anyway, so I got ready and we went at 5:30 back to the Grand Ole Opry because I met who Taylor took on tour. I met Joel Kraus. And if you want to see like my whole experience on that specific event, because that was really cool, go to my video I met Joel Kraus on my music channel, which is Rachel Sings. Such a hard username. But anyways, I'm not going to go into any details, so you can go watch that, and I don't have to make this video longer than it already is. Is this bag empty? Yes. Okay. And I was like, oh my god, I just hugged somebody who hugged Taylor Swift. This situation is not okay. So then we went to the Grand Ole Opry, the Opry Mall, which is a great mall, and I know Taylor Allison Swift has been in there because they had the biggest Forever 21 I've ever seen, and like where I live, like the malls are pathetic compared to that. Like I'm ashamed of our malls. I'm ashamed of our malls. So anyways, we went in there and I found more Taylor Keds. I was like, oh my god, Dad, they don't have these where we live, and oh my god. He's like, okay, fine, pick out a pair. I found these. If you had off-Broadway shoes in that mall, they had a whole table of them, and I was just getting too many red feels. Yeah, so I got these. And they're shoe 91, and they're Kids Loves Taylor Swift, and they just look like this. And I cannot wait to wear them. And so then we went to the Grand Ole Opry shop. Like, we ate dinner, and so we went back to the Grand Ole Opry shop. Now, my dad told me that he'd get me one Taylor vinyl, and I'd get the other one. So, I did. I got the Speak Now one because he was like, okay, pick one. I was like, no, I can't pick. Between Red and Speak Now, like, no. I wish they had a Fearless and a Taylor Swift debut album vinyl, because I want to make like a thing in my display in my room for them. But anyways, I got the red vinyl. I don't think I'm emotionally stable. And then I had never held a record before, and when I opened this, I was kind of scared. I opened the Speak Now one, and inside, I didn't open the red one, and it looks like this. And in like either pocket, there's a record, and I held a record. I feel so accomplished in life, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna hold another record. Well, same record that I held, but... It's really scary to hold this, I'm not gonna lie. It's really scary. Honest to God. Because I want a record player so bad. So anyways, then we went to the Grand Ole Opry concert and Carrie Underwood, and can I just say that Joel Kraus thanked Taylor. Yeah, I really liked him after that. So that was pretty much it, and then the next morning we left and I cried. Literally I cried. When we left Nashville, I cried. But we were going to go to Castle Gwen, but we're going to save that for next time because what was I going to say? Oh, there was the fair going on, and so I just, you know, want to be alone when I visit Castle Gwen because I might cry. Because that's the first music video I saw of Taylor, like. Oh, and quick story. If Comfort Inn and Suites is looking for this part of the newspaper, I'm sincerely sorry, because when I went to Bob Evans' breakfast place, it said Taylor Swift is not country anymore. Or it said like debuts pop single or something. And you had to pay to get it. Okay. And my dad said, that's a waste of money. No. No. So, I was like, oh my god, the hotel gets a newspaper. So, hey, I'm a Swiftie. You already know. So this is, I was like, oh my god, since Taylor debuted Shake It Off yesterday and announced 1989, she's gonna be in the newspaper. This Swiftie was right. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So the USA Today Life, section D, had Taylor Swift is a country dweller no more. And then it has this article about her. So, yeah. And, I mean, I mean, come on, the janitor saw me in the hallway, so they could have said, hey, you gotta go, oh, shut up, cat. You gotta go put it back or something. They didn't. I mean, they're just gonna throw the paper away the next day anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But thank you guys so much for your support on me going to Nashville. It honestly means the world to me because my dad said I really deserved to go to Nashville because I pretty much begged him for 3 years. Ouch, cat. And it was a worthwhile fight. And I'm so lucky that I got to visit Nashville. Taylor's. That was like holy grail, and it was holy ground for me. And ouch, cat! My cat bit me. So I want to thank you guys, and I love you, and if I ever do go back to Nashville, I will do a vlog. I know many of you were asking, can you do a vlog. I didn't get to because I was so caught up in, you know, the moment that I didn't, and I'm sorry, but I will if I go back, I promise. So I love you guys, and thank you, and if my cat attacks me and I'm still alive for the next video, you'll see me. Okay, love you guys, bye. Oh, and if you, ow, stop! She's like under my desk trying to attack me. But if you want to see any pictures from my Nashville trip, it's probably not the newest one on my timeline, but go to my Instagram, SparksFlyRed1989. Love you guys. I'm gonna go while my cat's distracted. Okay, love you guys. Bye.